New strat alert. We've got a new strategy for picking our bets because we're going broke. I still haven't gotten a haircut if you were ever tuned in. And so what we're doing today is we are going to do this new strategy where I follow the game script. We are listening to Vegas from the beginning. We don't look at just props. We are just going to look at what Vegas's information says, and then we turn that into cash. So what does that mean exactly? Now let me tell you. So like I said, we are first going to look at what Vegas says. So what that means is we're going to go to games. I'm actually going to cook up one live right now. Something I learned here, is we want to look at the points total estimate from Vegas. We could see the sports book have this game listed at 250. So this is a high scoring game. Same with this one, a high scoring game. What I want to do, look, I've already placed a parlay for this game, but this one looks like a good game. Seriously. This looks like it's going to be a high scoring game. It looks like it could be a good game too. It looks like it can be pretty competitive. I don't know necessarily much about money lines, spreads, or anything like that, but I do understand high scoring game and the percentages of bets is pretty close. It's not too far off, although it is in favor of the Grizzlies. We're going to look at the props now. But what this means with a high scoring game, this is what I learned. This means because the ball is going to be going in the bucket so many times, for one, that means less on rebounds, but that means over on points and over on assists. Because obviously, if people are going to be scoring more, then that means people are going to be getting more assists. And if the ball is going in the bucket, that means there's less opportunities for rebounds. So that means there will be less rebounds. So we're going to do this. Now, we know we want to look at the Memphis versus the Indiana game, and we know that it's going to be a high scoring game. And what we're going to do is we're going to look at props. We're going to find favorable hit rates for these propositions. And after we find those propositions that correlate with each other, we are then going to see if they have a favorable matchup. And then after that, the final step is to make sure there's no injuries that would affect this. So we are going to cook something up right now. This is going to be generational. This is the new strategy where we are following Vegas from the beginning, the very beginning. So what I like to do is do as simple as we can get points, rebounds, and assists just by themselves. No PRAs, no P's and A's, no P's and R's, no R's and A's, just points, rebounds, and assists by themselves. This will give us a great direction. And what I do want to harp on the fact of is how important hit rates are going to play a factor in this. First thing I see right now is the Desmond Bane over assists, and I like it. I like it a lot. See the Bane over assists. First thing I'm going to do is shooting guard. Tough matchup. But it is considerable because the hit rate is good. I'm going to hold off on that. I'm a little concerned because I took this one in another parlay, and I don't know. As we can see, he's barely gone over this. If anything, I would consider taking if you can get this or this, I would take it. So I'm going to hold off on that too. Because I feel like that's a really solid pick right there. Shepard over points. Got a middle of the pack matchup. He barely hit this last time. He's got a decent hit rate in the last couple games. We'll hold off on that one. I'm looking for the more consistent players, the starters, the ones that are going to be getting good minutes. But I actually did forget. I'm actually going to look at some under rebounds to see if these are good. So over points, over assists, under rebounds. That's what I need to look at. And I'm looking for more consistent players with higher lines. This one maybe. Far forward. He barely hit this. And I'm not loving that. Scottie Pippen over assists. Point guard. Minutes. What has he been playing? Okay. Let's look at with Ja Morant playing because I know he's been struggling to get on the court, I think, this season, from what I've been hearing with Ja Morant. Okay, I like this pick. Although the line isn't big, I like it. We're going to hold off on that one. Shepard over points. It's not a good matchup. It is. He barely hit. Let's see what streak he's on. We're going to hold off on that one too. I'm just stashing these so I can take a look. Neesmith, points. Great matchup. This one might be a bang of a play. The last time he played against them was the beginning of 2024. Let's see what he's been doing recently. Oh, dang. He didn't score anything. Okay, he's too inconsistent. It's huge ups and downs right there. Well, GG Jackson, dude. Plays power forward. 6. Holy. I really like that play. Last 20. Pretty consistent. Let's see what his minutes were looking like. He was getting a lot of minutes and he came down. Injuries. So this is a healthy game. This is going to be a good game to watch. This might be the best game of the day, truthfully. Okay, we've got our first under on rebounds. Let's see what this says here. The power forward position. You know, the matchup isn't great on this, but because he so consistently goes under, I honestly want to do it so bad. I'm doing it. That's a good play right there. Ooh. This one's came close, but I almost like this one better just because of the matchup. Hit rate is good. Okay, we're going to hold off on that one as well. Over 3.5 assists. Spicy P. He has banged this. What I like to do, and I will preach this all the time, is if I'm unsure of what position they play with the lineups, I always look at sleeper. I don't know which one I should trust more. It makes more sense to be able to see the whole lineup with sleeper, so that's why I just like to go with it. I honestly really like this play. I feel like it's super undervalued. Yeah, he definitely can hit this. This guy. Wow, aim. Type of shit him on you and wouldn't run a stain. He's cutting it close. He's got a good matchup, a good hit rate, head to head at least. Hold off on that as well. Like this one as well. So once I find all the picks that align with the kind of like outcome of the game, that's where I would consider correlations. So once I find the picks that I like, the ones that I think are going to do good, I kind of piece them together like a puzzle and like think, okay, which one is going to go with? So like almost as if I can make a 4-man only be a 2-man. In a sense, like if one is going to hit, the other one has to hit for each like team, if you get what I'm saying. We're getting into the lower hit rates. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go back up and just do a quick second look through. Bane over assist. Let's just confirm this here. So he has a really bad matchup, but a good hit rate. I'm going to actually take this one off. I don't like it. Assist over assist, Brandon Clark. And over assists. Only concern is with Jaw. With Jaw. Still a good hit rate. He only hit by 1. See his minutes. Definitely cut off a bit. I'm not taking this either. So now we're really siphoning down the picks that we're considering here. Shooting guard, okay matchup. Hit rate is okay. Let's check the minutes. Hit rate last 20. Minutes are pretty consistent. Okay. What I'm gonna do is just see. So they last played first month of last year. He played 19 minutes. How much did he attempt? So 6 attempts. And now let's see what he's averaged with Jaw. Averages 5.5. You are not getting my money either. G. Jackson, power forward. Let me just confirm that he doesn't play the center position. So it does have him listed as a power forward. I'm going to trust it. Good matchup. Good hit rate. He smashed it last time they played. Why is that? Was Jaren Jackson Jr. out? Let's see. With Jaren. Jaren was playing. So this is a lock. I'm taking the GG over points. Santi, dude. Ahead with. I'm locking this one into. So we have GG over points. Santi under rebounds. And now we need to get the Pacers involved. Center. Good matchup. Close head to head. Good hit rate. Rebound chances 17 and a 20. This is a lock. All right. Looking good. Now we ideally would look for like an over on assists. This might be it right here. This might be it. We might have found the gems of the day. If I don't have money to cash this one out, I'm literally going to deposit. I don't know if I have any money. I have nothing. I used all my money, and there's a 25% payout boost. I'm definitely depositing. 100%. I didn't even look at this. Great matchup. Great hit rate in the last 2 games they played against each other. I'm smashing you over, man. Come on. Stop playing with me. Use Pascal over on assists. Miles Turner under rebounds. Santi under rebounds. Okay, the Santi one might not be the play. GG over 9.5 points. Santi one might not be the play. It might not be the play. Should I go with a 3-man to be safe? Or should I go with a 2-man to be cash money milish? Let's look at the other options we have. So we have the assists of Pascal. So what we could do is go over on points for someone. Who does Pascal normally pass to? I guess we'll never know. One thing I really like is the Matherin dude. I love his points. I think I took this in another parlay. I think he has a good matchup. I think he's a shooting guard, I'm pretty sure. That's what I'm gonna do. Over 16.5. Do you think that's a lock? Do we think that's a lock? Do you think that's a lock? Or should I go safe and take a hit to the payout? Go big or go home. Come on. This is it. This is the game script following format for the Pacers and the Grizzlies. This definitely is going to cash, so I'm probably going to rinse my whole entire bank account and put it on this singular play because I know it's going to hit. I'm kidding. Don't do anything that I'm doing. This is going to cash though, 100%. I'm going to deposit $10 and put 5 on it right now. My deposit is pending. I'm going to be so pissed if it doesn't pend. I'm going to give it a few minutes though. We've got the money. We've got it locked in. This is going to be cash. I'm telling you, this makes sense. The numbers make sense. Not only does it follow the game script, but it follows the hit rates and it follows the matchups. So we are triple in the green with every single one of these plays, and they align with each other. Because, let me tell you why. If Pascal Siakam goes over on assists, then that means players like GG Jackson are going to get points because Siakam will be dishing the ball out a couple of times, right? And what does that mean? That means that Miles Turner isn't going to have rebounds. Because assumingly most centers are better at getting defensive rebounds. Usually in the league, that's just how it is. People get more defensive boards than they do offensive boards. Most of the time, there is exceptions to the rule. But we have Miles Turner under rebounds because players like GG Jackson are going to be putting the ball in the bucket. Miles Turner won't have anything to catch. And then with that said, just to match the game flow and to match the hit rate, we have Benedict Mathurin over on points. This one might be the biggest stretch of the day with the Mathurin pick, but just because we're matching the points total and because Mathurin has a good hit rate and he's been playing really good and he's a solid player and his minutes have been consistent, no crazy injuries, this might be the best pick anyone has formulated in today of 2025, February of the 20th. This might be the lock of the day for myself. Do your research, but this is hitting. So we are putting $5 for $61 to cash out. So if this doesn't cash out, I'm never getting a haircut. I am never getting a haircut. What I'm going to do though is if I cash this out, because I have so many other picks, I'm probably going to literally withdraw immediately because today is going to be a big day. I'm going to cash so many picks today, and it doesn't even matter. So as we are here, I'm going to submit this pick. We have submitted it. So what I'm going to do is probably post this video right now so that people can follow me if they want to. And if not, you guys can stay broke. With that said, follow me on Instagram to see some updates. If we cash, I'll probably pay nobody but myself, but you'll get to see my haircut. So with that said, see ya.